it was like fucking with me so hard. I was like, dude, this is a new microphone. It better not be fucking with me.
How long have you had it?
About a month, and I've only used it a couple times. It stayed it stayed in the box for like the 3 months that I've had it.
Oh, okay.
But it was like I looked down in the mic settings, it was fine. You said you could hear me. I don't know if you could.
Yeah, I could.
But I think the problem was I had my ear thing. I went and I listened to like my music and I could just hear the instrumental, not the vocals. I was like, what the fuck? And then I like pulled it out a little bit and then I could hear myself again. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is it. I think we pretty much wrote everything down. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah, we got the fourth week done.
Yep, fourth week. So what do we have? Week 5?
Yes.
What do we have for week 5?
Oh, you not on it?
Nah, I'm not on it. My phone's over there charging. Shit died on me.
Oh, okay.
I would look it up, but it's dead as a motherfucker.
Scores. Oh, oh. I gotta get a schedule. Because not, it's only gonna show me like 10 games. Because you gotta be very good. Week 5, right?
Week 5, yes, sir.
Mm. Middle Tennessee State at Western Kentucky University.
I'm gonna go Western Kentucky. Who do you choose?
Western Kentucky.
All right.
Temple at Tulsa. I'm going Tulsa.
I'm gonna go Temple.
Jacksonville State at Sam Houston State University. I'm going Sam Houston University.
All right. St. Houston.
Louisville at NC State. I'm going NC State.
Who and who?
Louisville at NC State.
You're picking NC State over Louisville?
Yeah.
Wow, that's the first time you've gone against Louisville. And that had to be my home team. Well, team I support. I ain't from Raleigh, but
Louisiana Tech at UTEP. I'm going UTEP.
me too.
Utah versus Oregon State. Oregon State. No, no, no. I'm going Utah.
I'm gonna go Oregon State on this one.
Cincinnati at BYU. I'm going Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. All right.
Texas A&M at Arkansas. I'm going Texas A&M. Georgia versus Auburn. Georgia.
Georgia all the fucking way.
Michigan State versus Iowa. I'm going Iowa.
I'm gonna go Michigan State.
Okay. Florida versus Kentucky. I'm going Florida.
I'm just gonna go with Kentucky. You said Florida State?
No, I said Florida versus Kentucky.
All right.
I picked Florida.
I pick Kentucky.
Indiana versus Maryland. Going Maryland. Alabama. Alabama versus Mississippi State. Going Alabama.
You said what?
Alabama versus Mississippi State. Alabama.
All right.
Michigan versus Nebraska. Going Michigan. Penn State versus Northwestern. Penn State University.
I went with Penn State.
Okay, me too. LSU versus Ole Miss. I'm going Ole Miss Rebels.
You sure Ole Miss?
Yep. Illinois versus Purdue. Illinois.
All right.
Just another WAG versus Rutgers. I'm going Rutgers. South Carolina versus Tennessee. I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, me too. Fuck South Carolina.
Missouri versus Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. You ready for the next one?
Yep.
Washington versus Arizona.
I'll go
Washington.
Washington.
Arizona State versus California. I'm going California.
All right.
For this one,
Next.
USC versus Colorado. Going USC.
USC.
Yeah, University of California.
All right.
Oregon versus Stanford. I'm going Oregon.
Me too.
Notre Dame versus Duke. Notre Dame. UVA at BC. Going BC.
VC. All right.
Clemson versus Syracuse. Going Clemson.
Same. Clemson Tigers, baby.
Bowling Green versus Georgia Tech. Going GT. Pitt versus Virginia Tech. Going Pitt. Iowa State versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma. West Virginia at TCU. Going TCU. Kansas at Texas. Going Texas. Houston at Texas Tech. Going Texas Tech.
You're picking Texas Tech.
Baylor at UCF. Going UCF. Arkansas State at UMass. Going Arkansas State. UAB versus Tulane. Going Tulane. Charlotte at SMU. Going SMU.
S
ECU
what?
at Rice. ECU at Rice. Going ECU.
What was the one before ECU?
Charlotte or SMU. Going SMU.
S what?
SMU.
M. Oh, okay. Next.
Memphis or Boise State. Going Boise State.
All right.
ACU or Tech, North Texas. I'm going North Texas.
All right. Me too.
Troy or at Georgia Southern. I'm going Georgia Southern. University of Southern Alabama or SMU. Going SMU. Old Dominion versus Marshall, going Marshall. App versus ULM. Okay.
Who'd you pick? Out of those two?
I pick App.
App. Okay.
Texas Southern versus USM, going USM. Ball or Western Michigan University, going Western Michigan University. Eastern Michigan University or CMU, going CMU.
You going Western or the other one?
I want Western.
Okay.
You get the CMU too? The CMU one?
Yeah.
Got it Buffalo or Arkin, whatever. I'm going Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Kent or Miami, Ohio. I'm going Miami, Ohio.
Got it.
Fresno or Nevada. I'm going Fresno.
No one to play.
UL or Minnesota. Going Minnesota. Connecticut at USU, going USU. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
So it says USF, University of South Florida, or Navy, going USF.
All right.
Northern Illinois or Toledo. I'm going Northern Illinois.
Northern Illinois.
Hawaii or UNLV, going Hawaii.
Right.
University of New Mexico or Wyoming, going University of New Mexico.
Okay.
Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern University.
You said who?
GASO, that's their initials.
GASO.
Yeah,
That's who you picked.
yeah. No, I picked Coastal.
Next.
UTU versus Colorado State University. Next is San Diego State University versus Air Force. I'm going San Diego State.
You didn't choose the one before that?
I didn't.
No, you just told me the names and I was waiting for your response.
Oh, Colorado State University.
All right. All right. Sorry, I'm up. You said the next one was what, San?
Let me go back. I think that was it on it.
No, you had one underneath it. Under Colorado State, there was one under that.
Oh, San Diego State versus Air Force. Yes, it is.
You said you're going to go to San Diego State. And I said Air Force. Is that the end of week 5?
It's week 6 yet now.
Week.
Oh, what? Time to do the whole week 6.
Go ahead. See how far we can get.
Okay. Middle Tennessee versus Jacksonville State, going Middle Tennessee. FIU at New Mexico State, going New Mexico State.
All right.
Sam Houston at Liberty, going Liberty. Western Kentucky at Louisiana Tech, going Louisiana Tech.
Shit. All right.
Kansas State University, Oklahoma State University, going Oklahoma State. Nebraska at Illinois, going Nebraska.
All right.
Vanderbilt at Florida, going Florida. Kentucky at Georgia, going Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for the next ones?
Yep.
Purdue at Iowa, going Iowa. And Michigan at Minnesota, going Michigan.
Okay.
Western Michigan University at Mississippi State, Mississippi State. LSU at Missouri, going LSU.
Michigan State. You said Mississippi State or Michigan State?
Yes,
Mississippi State.
they play Western Michigan.
All right. Going a little too fast. I was like, my handwriting can only go so fast. All right, next.
LSU versus Missouri, going LSU.
All right.
Maryland versus Ohio State, going Ohio State.
Go ahead.
Arkansas versus Ole Miss, going Ole Miss.
All right. Got it.
UConn versus Rice, going Rice.
Ray
Rice.
beats.
What do you say?
I said Ray. You said Rice. I said beats.
Oh, Alabama
His.
too.
Why?
Alabama too. Alabama, Texas A&M, going Alabama.
All right. I'm ready.
Ready for the next one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rutgers, Wisconsin, going Wisconsin.
All right.
Arizona, USC, going USC.
Go ahead.
Colorado, Arizona State, going Colorado.
All right.
Oregon State or California? I'm gonna go California.
All right. Next.
Did I say Oregon State or California?
Yeah, you said California, and I chose Oregon State.
Okay. Washington State University or UCLA? I'm going UCLA.
All right.
Notre Dame or Louisville? I'm going Notre Dame.
Okay.
Wake Forest or Clemson? I'm going Clemson. Virginia Tech at FSU. I'm at Florida State University, going Florida State. Georgia Tech at Miami, going Miami.
The Hurricanes.
Yes. Syracuse versus UNC. I'm gonna go UNC. The next is Marshall versus NC State. I'm gonna go NC State.
Hell yeah.
The next we got William and Mary versus Virginia. I'm gonna go Virginia.
Okay.
The next is Texas Tech versus Baylor. I'm gonna go Texas Tech.
All right.
Then next is TCU versus Iowa State University. I'm going to go TCU.
Right.
UCF versus Kansas. I'm going to go UCF. Oklahoma versus Texas. I'm going to go Texas.
All right.
Toledo versus Mass. I'm going to go Toledo. Then next, Tulsa versus FAU. I'm going to go FAU. University of South Florida versus UAB. I'm going to go to University of South Florida. University of Tulsa San Antonio versus Temple. I'm going to go UTSA. Texas Southern versus University of Louisiana. I'm going to go University of Louisiana. University of South Alabama versus ULM. I guess I'll go USA. Old Dominion versus University of Southern Mississippi. I'm going to go University of Southern Mississippi. Central Michigan versus Buffalo. I'm going to go Buffalo. Ready for the next ones?
Yep.
Colorado State versus University of that's Utah State University. I'm gonna go Colorado State. Fresno versus Wyoming. I'm gonna go Fresno.
Fresno.
Boston College versus Army. I'm gonna go Boston College. Howard versus Northwestern. I'm gonna go Northwestern. Next, we got North Texas versus Navy. I'm gonna go Navy. Ball State versus Eastern Michigan University. I'm gonna go Eastern Michigan University. Bowling Green versus Miami, Ohio. I'm gonna go Bowling Green. Kent State versus Ohio. I'm gonna go Ohio.
Okay.
Northern Illinois versus Akron, I think. I'm gonna go Northern Illinois.
Right.
Arkansas State versus Troy. I'm gonna go Arkansas State. San Jose State versus Boise State. I'm gonna go Boise.
Right.
That's all of them.
That's week 6.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have time to do week 7.
Right. You flew through it though.
Yeah.
It's so many fucking weeks. Well, I gotta go to bed, so I guess we'll end it here. Because I got
Yeah.
work in the morning.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all listening. This will be part 3. We'll be starting part 4 tomorrow when I get off work. I get home. We get home, deal with the goats for a little bit, and then jump on this. Should be 5:30 at latest.
Okay, cool.
All right. So thank y'all for listening, and then we'll catch you in the next podcast episode. Hopefully I buy fucking Zoom so we don't have to do this splitting shit anymore.
Okay, alright.
I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow. So
Alright.
later, y'all.
Later.